Welcome back to Rule Podcast. Rules stand for resilient, understanding, develop, and empathy. And I'm going to need all that today. Today's episode is a little different. I really don't like, I really didn't want to put this out, but it's also a part of my healing journey, right? So I have to do it. So I'm not going to talk to you guys. I'm actually going to just talk to my mother. What I'd say to my mother. So today I need to talk to my mother. So if you ever lost your mother, your father, your child, your siblings, your best friend, anybody you love so deeply that part of you still reach out for the phone, for the phone call, try to call them. Maybe this episode is for you because today I have questions that I thought about and that I'm trying to prosper in my head how this all played out that my mom left me. And I know it's not anybody on earth that can actually answer these questions. So I'd like to start with a prayer to my mother. God, thank you for allowing me to wake up today. Thank you for giving me the strength to keep moving. Even on the days when I don't feel strong. Today my heart is heavy. I miss my mother. So God, whenever her soul is, whatever happened after life, I ask you to hold her close. If somehow I can travel beyond what my eyes can see, let her know that her daughter still loves her deeply. Give me the strength to say what is on my heart today. And give somebody listening the strength to deal with the person that they are missing too as well. Mom, I need to talk to you. I think about one of the last times I remember being out with my mother. We went and got ice cream together. You remember mine? We laughed. We joked. And for a little moment, everything felt normal. Everything looked like it was okay. She was sick, but that day didn't look like somebody who was getting ready to leave me. I remember I had to go in line for a fashion mat. And I remember her with the hat on that day. And she had it like tilt to the side. And she loved to act. She was so proud of me. That that was my name of my clothing brand, Fashion Mac. If some of you guys remember, maybe you don't, I don't know. But I think about that now, and I realize how much I didn't know. Mom, did you know? Did you know how sick you really were? Did you know how really sick you were? Did you know our time was going to be short? Because now that I think about it, something about that month and days. You gave me $5,000. At that time, I accepted it, but I didn't understand. I didn't understand it the way I do now. Why did you give me that money, Ma? Well, you were trying to make sure I was going to be okay. Was there a way of leaving me something? Because you know I might not get another chance for you to give me something else. I wish I had knew you. I wish I had knew then. I wish I had knew which questions I was going to have to. And I wish I knew what questions I was going to have to ask you when you was gone, but I didn't. I tried to stay strong for you. I didn't come to your funeral. I didn't. I couldn't. That day I wasn't thinking about death when I was out eating ice cream with you. We was laughing, and that hat. I was wondering why she's wearing it to the side, but she wanted everybody to see the Fashion Mac part of it. I remember you coming to my graduation, traveling back and forth to New York to Baltimore, and that is why the memory means so much to me now. Because before everything changed, I got one more ordinary day with you, and I didn't know how extraordinary the ordinary day will become. I think about you all the time. And they say time heals all wounds. Well, ma, it feels like just left. Even though it been 2015, I don't celebrate your birthday. I don't celebrate your death out loud. I stay closed in, boxed in, because I'm still trying to wrap my head. Even though it's a long time, I'm still trying to wrap my head. I'm still trying to wrap my head around this whole thing of, of death over you. So God, I need you to give me the strength to get through this today. I miss you, man. So I wrote out some questions to ask you if you don't mind. So what I wanted to ask you, did you know you was leaving? How long did you know that you had the cancer? If that's why the 5,000 you gave me, you were just telling me, take it, take it, take it. Hurry up, take it before he see me giving it to you. And I didn't understand. And I was just pushing it in my pocket, like laughing with her because it was so funny. That's not the first time she gave me money like that, but that was the first time she gave me money like that in a very, very long time. So I know somebody might hear me and ask and think, of course, she didn't have a choice to go. No, I know she didn't have a choice to go, but that's not really what I'm asking. I'm asking you as a daughter, Mom, did you have to leave me when you did? Because I wasn't ready yet. And that might seem a little selfish of me, but I just wasn't ready yet. My, a whole lot of BS is going on down here right now, as you see. And I keep thinking, if my mother was here, is when I got this far, because she was always the peacemaker. And I know you would have picked up the phone And I know you would have had something to say to me. I know. You probably would have screamed some stuff straight out. You should have straight up, Mom. You would have told people what they needed to hear, whether they wanted to hear it or not. And sometimes I needed to hear that. Sometimes I didn't. Sometimes I don't want to be the person who had to figure everything out at that time around your death. I just didn't. I just couldn't be the person to have to figure this all out. What casket to pick for you? What to do? I couldn't. I could. I just want you to know, Mother, that I love you. I miss you. There's so much I wish I could tell you over the phone right now. And some days I'm angry that you're gone. And some days I'm happy that you don't see this mess that we call family. And some days I smile thinking about you. And some days I just want you. If somehow you can see me, stay close to me, please. Know that I'm trying. I'm very, very best to be a good person. And if somehow love reaches farther than life, then I hope you feel mine too. Because I'm still your daughter. And I will always be. Today I give myself permission to grieve, to grow, and that sometime I can miss the person I love and still continue living, even when I didn't want to. Because when you left, I feel like I left. And sometimes I wish I could have went with you because I'm thinking you would be all alone. I'm thinking when it rains, you're cold. I couldn't be at the funeral.
because I couldn't see someone throwing dirt on you, be that disrespectful. I couldn't see people coming to see and saying things about you when I didn't see them or knew who all these people would have been. I miss you. I miss them. I can miss people I love and still continue living. I can cry and still be strong. I'm trying to be mom, but I have questions and still have faith. So I carry your love with me for every burial of myself. I honor where I come from you, and I trust that I'm still becoming who I'm supposed to be. Mom, you should say all the time I'm resilient because you was strong like me, but the whole time I wish I was strong like you. I have understanding now. I'm developing, and I have empathy, and now I have rude. So I'm not fashion Mac no more. They turned me into rude. You know how family is very dysfunctional. You know what, think think thinking of just a hug from you would be so amazing right now. Like because like 5 minutes wouldn't have been enough anyway. Just holding you, it wouldn't have been. I couldn't see you at the morgue with a toe tag. I wasn't ready, but you were. To somebody who's missing their mother, if you're listening, me and my mother was best friends. So if you're listening and your mother is gone, I don't have any answers where she is or he. I'm not going to pretend I can tell you what happened after death, but I can tell you this. You're allowed to still talk to her. You're allowed to miss her. You're allowed to laugh about something she used to do and cry 5 minutes later. You're allowed to ask questions that didn't have answers. You're allowed to have faith and still wonder. You're allowed to be grown and still say, I want my mother. I wrote this grief does not aid the age limit. I had to learn that the hard way. And it took me some time to talk about my mother because I didn't, because it was, I can't, still can't wrap my head around this whole thing. I don't know why people have funerals. I mean, I know mine, but I didn't understand. But love doesn't love doesn't have an expiration date. So some days I'm so grateful. Some days I'm battling, but I'm getting up anyway. And I hope you're proud of me because I'm proud of you. You took this disease of cancer and you held it with grace, even when it looked like you weren't sick. You even told me, Nicole, them doctors are lying. Come on, let's go. And I watch you switch down the hallway of the hospital, wondering, this doctor is a freaking liar. Because look at her go. And all I hear her was going, Nicole, let's go. And I'm running behind her. And I'm like, we didn't talk about it either in the car. Because I believe my mother over the doctor. But I knew I had to get the prescription filled that they wanted me to give her because they said that she was going to be in pain. You know, the funny thing is, you don't know how much you miss your mother until she's really gone. And all the arguments we had, my some I still would keep, and some I would definitely take away because it wasn't worth it. If I knew you was going to leave like this, if God gave me 15 minutes with you, and I say 15, not 5, because 5 wouldn't be enough. 5 would just be the hugs. 5 would just be the kisses. And 5 would just try to tell you, please stay. Don't go away. So I don't want to waste. I won't want to waste on small talk. Ma, are you okay? Do you know how much I love you and miss you like crazy? Were you scared when you left? Can you see me now? Can you hear me talk when I talk to you? I didn't know how to deal with life without you. I felt so broken. I'm in California, where you said you wanted to go back to. We was out here, we were so happy. I came back to Cali for you because that's where I think you are at. Because your heart wanted to go to California, go back to Cali. So I came back to Cali. So I put up a lot of things that I think you might would like and love in here. Where you where you're doing at night. Some nights I can't sleep because I'm still trying to figure this all out. Do you see the woman I may come in? Do you see the children I raised? It's not the same anymore. You asked me for a promise on your deathbed, and I tried to fill it, but it's bigger than us, ma. It's in God's hands now. Do you see me trying to break cycles? Do you know that sometimes I still need you? I can't ask God to change my life while I'm refusing to move my feet. So sometimes the answers to the prayers is an opportunity. And then you have to walk through the door. Maybe Bali is one of them. Maybe China is one of them. But I wish you would walk through one of these doors. So, Ma, if you can see me somehow, look at your daughter. I'm still here. After everything, I'm still here. I'm trying, I'm healing, and I'm learning boundaries. I didn't know about boundaries as much as I know about it now. And I wish I had put up the boundaries. I'm learning that being resilient doesn't mean I never cry. I'm learning that strength doesn't mean carrying everything by myself. I'm learning how to love people without losing myself. I'm still taking care of children who need love and stability. I'm building something called root out of a piece of life that couldn't that could have destroyed me. And I'm still getting up like you would want me to. You know I'm gonna develop You see me create things, make things. I'm still doing it. My spirituality back then is the same. I need to sit somewhere beautiful to talk to God. Maybe talk to my mom. Maybe cry. Maybe laugh. Maybe write. So I went on a retreat, and the pastor gave us all a book and some beads and stuff. And we had to walk around this circle, the life of circle. And I was just thinking, what can I talk to you about? I was sitting there saying absolutely nothing because we had to sit in silence for about 6 to 8 hours because because God had a lot going on. So I was writing, and I filled that whole book up. I didn't know I had that much to say. There are billions of people praying, billions of people asking for something: healing, help, money, protection, answers, peace. And I believe God hears us all. But I also learning something. Sometimes you have to do some parts too. So I can't ask God for peace and keep choosing chaos. And I can't ask God for healing and refuse to deal with my hurt. There are moments when I think if you was here, she would have she wouldn't have shut down that long time ago. And maybe that's why I'm missing you so hard right now. Because I don't just miss that part of the past. I miss the mother I need in the present. I miss the conversations we would have right now. I miss the advice you would have been giving me right now. I miss you would have had. I miss the way you would have handled some of the things I'm dealing with right now. Grief isn't always remembering yesterday. Sometimes grief is realizing somebody you love is missing from today. As I miss you, miss you, I miss you. And I think that part of my body means so much to me. People might look at it and think, oh, she's going on a trip. No. For me, it's bigger than a vacation. I need to hear myself think. I need nature. I need the ocean. I need quiet. Maybe love is what stays. Maybe that's the part I'm starting to understand. That's the love that stays. And maybe I never completely understand where the soul goes. But I know what my mom left here. You left memories, Mom. You left, you left lessons. You left message. And some part of her inside of me is still here. And when I look at myself in the mirror, I see you. I see you. I wrote, there are things I do and I know where they come from. Sometimes some things come out of my mouth and I think, oh God, that was my mom. And maybe that's one way people say stay with us. Because sometimes I say things and I'm like, oh, that sounds like my mother would have said that. But because sometimes they give us part of us, who we are. I wish she was here right now. I really wish she was here right now. Because family can be complicated. And you know that of all the people, you know, family not family no more. If you can see this happening, family is not family anymore. That family word is not the same no more. People can hurt each other. Family. People can misunderstand each other. Family. People can take situations way too far. And you know that was me. I take accountability. Now there's family. And sometimes I get tired of being the one who was, let's say, and sometimes I get tired of being the one who has to navigate it, navigate through the family. There are moments when I think, if you was here, you would shut this down. I have two dogs. I know you like cats. So I was wondering, why do some part of us become the wind, the trees, or the ocean? Because got a lot of trees and oceans, not too much wind. But I don't know. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I do know. I have belief, I have faith, and I still have questions. Because sometimes that felt impossible for my mind to understand. How can somebody be here and then suddenly they aren't? Is that it? Pop. That's how I felt. Like I belong. Gone. Finished. Done. Every time, everything that people, everything that a person would, would just disappear.
would think my heart has a hard time accepting that. My heart has a hard time accepting you're gone because love doesn't feel like something that should just disappear. It shouldn't, Ma. Did you ever hug me and I couldn't feel your arms around me when I'm crying at night for you? Have you ever whispered, I love you, baby, in my ear when I'm asleep? I don't know. I wish I knew. Where did you go? Why did you have to go? And this is the question I'm really struggling with. Where did you go? Why does somebody go? Where do somebody go? Their body stops. What does all this love goes? What this personality goes? This personality she has goes. Their laugh, their attitudes, their memories, their soul. Are you somewhere? Are you with God? Does the soul come back as a cat or a dog? Does it become another person? But more importantly, do you see me? Do you see when I'm not? Do you hear me crying? Because sometimes everybody see the person who gets up the next morning. They see the encouragement videos. They see the podcast. They see me smiling. They see me taking care of business. They see me being resilient. But they don't always see the nighttime. And that's the scary time for me. They don't always see when everything is quiet, when there's nobody to perform strength for. When I'm sitting there thinking about everything happening in my life, and I ask myself, how much more am I supposed to carry? And sometimes I just cry. So I wonder, do you hear me? Do you hear me now? Do you come close to me somehow? Like in the movie Ghost, when I'm lying there hurting, is there something I can't see you wrapping your arms around me? Sometimes I want to pick up the phone and keep calling your number and say, Ma, listen to what's going on. And hear you say, Nicole, this is what you're going to do. I miss having somebody above me. Sometimes I can still be the child. Because when you're the person, everybody expects to be strong. People forget strong people still need somebody too. And they look at me and figure I have it all figured out and I'm strong. Or they might just look at me and say I'm crazy or I'm rude. So I just became rude, but negative to a positive rude. Mine, do you see me? Do you see your daughter doing is what Do you see what I'm doing? Do you see me trying to hold everything together? Do you see me taking care of a child who needs somebody to step up and love? Do you see me trying to protect her, guide her, teach her, and give her something better? Do you see me? Do you see me? Do you see me telling stories that I spent years being afraid to tell? Do you see me trying to turn pain into something that might help somebody else? Do you see me when I'm strong? But more important, do you see me when I'm not? Do you hear me crying in the shower? Do you hear me crying at night? Because sometimes everybody sees the person who gets up next morning. And give somebody listening strength to deal with the person they're missing too. Ma, did you really have to go? I used to be mad at God. Very, 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 very mad. Because I didn't understand why would he do something like this to me? And I wouldn't use God word, wouldn't use the word God too much. I wouldn't hang a cross up. I wouldn't do anything with God in it. I was so mad. And only God knew to be patient with me, to come, I would come around. It took some time, but he has me now. And I still write affirmations like I used to. I got the child writing it down too, as you can see. Well, I hope you can see. That I start off with today. I changed. Some stuff I could take accountability for. And sometimes I wouldn't. That was the strength in me that you gave. But then I know you would have called me out on it. I miss you, lady. I miss you dearly. Not having a father, not having a mother. I used to wonder why I'm still here. But I'm getting older now. So wherever you at, I hope God can link us back up together. So if you're listening to this podcast today and you miss someone dearly, like I miss my mom, I pray for you.
I will pray for you to find some kind of healing, some kind of hope to hold on to. Because this big, big world, without my mother, I feel so empty. My heart is broken, and I'm putting it back together with the help of God. There's a lot of things I don't believe in, but there's a lot of things I do now. So I want to leave you with this message. If you're missing your mother, your father, your child, or anybody, I pray for you. Find healing and strength, and just breathe, please. Just breathe for me. Because at the end of the day, them kids or that child or that person needs to make it themselves, because it's not our time yet. It's not our time yet. And I know from experience that it's not our time yet, because I try to make mine to go with my mom, and it didn't work. So if you're hurting, hurt. If you cry, cry. If you laugh, laugh. You're laughing for them or with them. But don't stay stuck. Get up. Go do something with purpose that your mother will want you to do. She will want you, he will want you to stay in this stuck area of Crane, like I was. But it took some time. And it's not going to happen overnight. And it may not happen for some years. When you miss your mother or a loved one, like I do, it takes some years. And I'm still deeply lost without her. I miss you, Mother. I miss you so much. And a lot of things I want to ask you when you were sick, but I didn't know if it would make you hurt or make you cry. So I didn't say anything. I just looked at you. Just looked at you. So I could just keep remembering your pretty face. Just wanted to keep looking at you and just holding your hand. Because you never once said you were scared to go. And I used to be. But now I'm not. I'm not. So God, if you're listening to me this very moment, if you can link both souls together, when it's my time, I will be grateful to be back in her loving, loving, loving arms. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free from pain and suffering. And may you know the comfort of ease and well-being. May your heart be at peace. Namaste.